As we all know, we had a very unfortunate incident right around Christmas time where two men froze to death. I made a decision that night that this is going to be a priority of mine as mayor. We had an opportunity there at the Brookdale Elementary School, so we opened it up in a matter of 4 or 5 days. And all of a sudden we had 5 people there, and then we had 20, and then we had 40, and then we had up to 150, 160 people there at one time.
I got here because I lost my home. I got burned out. I barely made it out the hospital. I was like, God, if I die today, I'm going to die today trying to save my kids and my grandkids. I can't imagine how it was, considering the fact that I was going through a divorce and my husband had walked out on us, like abandoned me and my kids. So at that point I was just numb, like, okay, I guess I'm homeless now. Everything was just coming back to reality to the point where I just feel like I just want to kill myself because I couldn't really see about my kids. It's got me so emotional.
The thought of going, actually living out on the streets, man. And oh man, I was that close. One point in time I was depressed. I went to that depression stage. Man, I tell you, and you starting to wonder, you know, do people care?
My turning point was when it got to the point where the convenience stores wouldn't let me use their bathrooms, to the point where me and my kids were using the bathroom outside.
At any time, any point in time, that everything could be taken away from you. Then I heard about this by ear. It was simple. I couldn't believe that something like this existed.
They took me in, they treated me and my kids like we was family.
Our ultimate goal is within, anywhere from 6 to 9 months, they come in there and they got a job if they can work, if they're not disabled, and get into a housing so they can move on and we can help serve the next person.
And you can get all that in this place right here, instead of you don't have a place, you don't have a ride to go here. They do the footwork for you. If you can't, or they'll find a way you can get your resources.
But while they're there, we're going to take care of all those issues they need. Maybe it's mental health treatment, maybe it's medication. Maybe it's just simple getting your VA check and getting hooked up with the services that we have. Many of our veterans are there at our Brookdale Center, and we've helped them to try to get housing, but they served our country, and they served our country well, and they suffer from PTSD and other things and can't get jobs. You've been in situations most people have, real people, have been one light bill away from being homeless, one fire, one pandemic. It would surprise people, that everyone has a potential to be homeless.
And I have seen some people transition in here and out of here, like they graduated with honors, It's like you hit the lottery, and you know somebody, you're like, okay, my next, I can be that same person that got motivated and helped motivate somebody else.
We wanted a third party to take over. We needed a good partner that we could trust. And I can't think of any better organization than United Way to be a part of that.
Finding a place like this helps you regain that hope that you are somebody.
I just thank God for United Way. I thank God for y'all.
Thank you, for one. You have no idea the impact you're really having on a lot of the people here.
We're there for open arms. We're not trying to put up any barriers for people to come in the door, but we really want to help those who are trying to help themselves and may just be down on luck. So we want to set up a simple, very efficient process with no barriers so we can get the maximum amount of effort from everyone. And
I think if this shelter was to ever go away, a lot of people would be on the streets again.
They're angels in their own different way, And like I said, that's all they do, man. They want to help.
When I move on and get in my own place, I'm gonna come back here to volunteer. Because this is where I came from.
I feel like giving back, even though I'm in a situation like I am. This is what I want to do. To have something like this, man, it's awesome, because we have a lot of people out here that needs a place like this, even if for just a small amount of time.